Okay, well, we're on apparently, at least on YouTube. Hi, YouTube. I hit live a little too quickly. We're not live on Facebook yet. Okay, we're going to be doing a 20-minute obsession, but you have a minute while I get settled. Okay, VSCO fit. Let's have to find the workout. There we go. Okay. And this other stuff can go away. Okay. So you're set. Good morning. Ooh, that shot is low. Dave's head is cut off. You're just taller than I am, so. All right, I think that works. Good morning. We decided to jump on and do abs. Well, I decided to jump on and do abs.
True.
I sort of said, oh, you should come do this with me. In that way that made him just decide not to fight me on it. So yeah, we're gonna do a 20-minute ab session. It's awesome. It's so effective, so good. It's over before you know it. Most important points to remember. You have to breathe. That's the critical thing. Let's stretch it out a tiny bit. You're gonna wanna hold your breath through a lot of these exercises. When you're struggling, you are going to just wanna do that, but you can't. So it's not good for you. So breathe through. I prefer to breathe in through my nose, out through my mouth. Lace your fingers behind you. If you worked out with me yesterday, my chest and my back hurts.
That hit right there.
It did.
Sore.
It definitely is sore. Give yourself some hugs, and we are going to get started this workout. Really, really fun. Okay, Katie, that is for you. The first one that we are going to be doing is, okay, we're gonna get into an oblique crunch. So we did the obliques yesterday. If you were part of that, these are probably gonna be sore for you. And we will do 1 minute. So this is called the U and U and U. So you're gonna lay down, have your head behind your hand in, what am I trying to say? Your head in your hand.
Sure.
I probably should have had a second cup of coffee.
That's a band, I think. In the hand.
So you're gonna say you and you and you. So you're gonna point in front, down your body, and to the back, okay? And sorry, you're doing it with your lower arm or your upper arm. It really doesn't matter. The big is that you squeeze up, but you're squeezing in different directions. You're not pulling on your head. So you're doing in front, down your body, to the side. So again, you can do with your lower arm as well if you need a little bit more head support. But like I said, it doesn't matter. You're keeping tight, you're squeezing. We did not go honky-tonking last night. We had one of his daughter's birthday parties, and then we were too tired. So we're gonna go today. Day drinking, which is super fun. One of my favorite things to do. So that's pretty much the only reason we had energy to do this morning. Okay, other side. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Make sure you breathe. You and you and you. So you want to make sure you're really squeezing those oblique muscles. Make them work. Do not pull on your head and do not hold your breath. I can feel these. Can you feel these in your obliques after what we did yesterday?
Yeah.
I definitely can. I always have soreness in my obliques, so that's awesome. Again, you can, if you need a little more head support, you can hold your head up here and do it with your bottom arm. The most important thing is you're squeezing. 3, 2, 1, done. Somebody said hello. Linda's on with us, baby.
Linda.
Well, that wasn't very enthusiastic. I think she gets a, hi, Linda.
I'm
He's
a little
not very
shy
happy
on
with
your
me right
camera.
now.
I'm
You're
a little shy. This is your show.
Whatever.
This is your show.
Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna do a sky toe touch. You're gonna get on all fours. You're gonna be facing up. Okay. So you're gonna get in this position and you're gonna squeeze your abs to touch your hand to your opposite foot. Squeeze. You have to squeeze your abs so hard to keep stable and to crunch to get your knee to your hand, your hand to your foot. My brain is not firing on all cylinders. You would think that we were out here again last night. Squeeze. When you need a break, take it 3 to 4 seconds. Five more seconds. Come on, squeeze. 2, 1, done. I'm gonna turn the air down a little. Okay, awesome job. I love that one. That's one of my favorite exercises. Okay, so the next one we're gonna do is we're going to plank and we're gonna go into a downward facing dog. So you're gonna get into a perfect plank. Your feet are apart a little bit. Your entire body is tight. So you're gonna push your hands up, get that tailbone up in the air. Then when you lower yourself down, you're gonna really have to squeeze even more. So you'll find the proper placement for your hands. You'll need to adjust probably as you go along. So get into a plank. Your hands are like under your chest. If you can put your heels all the way down on the floor, great. That's not me. I'm not that flexible. But when you want to come down, you stay in that plank for a moment before you push up through your hands. And again, make those adjustments as needed. Squeeze those ab muscles, especially on the way down. And as you hold in that plank for a second. Less than 10 seconds. We can do this. Do not quit. Finish the minute no matter what. 3, 2, 1, done. Oh my goodness. Woo! Blah, blah, blah. Okay. So the next one that we're going to do is a double straight leg crunch. Super, super effective. So you're gonna have your hands lightly behind your head, put your feet up off the ground. You're gonna squeeze your abs to bring your legs up, squeeze your abs to crunch up. Do not pull on your head, your face is up towards the sky. Squeeze to lower your legs, squeeze to lower your shoulders. Do not let your legs go to the floor. Do not let your shoulders touch the floor either. The whole point is you always keep them up, so you're working your absolute hardest. 1 minute. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. So you're squeezing 4 times in each one you do. So I exhale as I go up, and then I inhale as I lower. Oh, when you need a break, take it 3 to 4 seconds. This is a challenging exercise. That's why it's effective. Oh my gosh. 10 more seconds. Don't quit. As one of you wrote me, we don't quit at VSCO Fit. And that is true. 2, 1, done. Oh. I'm sorry.
Sorry. That's good though.
It was good. Okay, roll yourself up. Hi. Next, we are going to do, we're going to do a figure 8. So you are going to get on all fours. You are going to take a light weight, and you are going to do a figure 8 in front of you. And the reason you want to use a weight is as you go side to side, it's going to want to throw you off balance. You're going to have to really, really squeeze those abs to make sure you don't get off balance. We are going to do 45 seconds on each knee. Your hand is directly underneath your shoulder. So do you feel the weight wanting to throw you off balance? If not, you need a little bit heavier weight. Keeping that knee up requires a lot. You're balancing on one knee, so your abs are doing the rest of the work. I mean, your back and your arm and your shoulder are also getting worked out. You need a lighter one? The shoulder is super challenging, so you might need to drop down or drop your weight completely. Fight to keep your balance. 2, 1, switch right to the other arm. Squeeze. Keep your balance. Do everything you can. Take a break when you need to. Drop your weight if you need to. The whole point is your abs are working so hard. So hard. Less than 10 seconds, 5 seconds. Come on, squeeze those abs. 2, 1, done. Woo! Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, so we're going to do a roll up. This is actually the slow roll. So here's what you're going to do. You are going to lay back. You are going to hold a weight. Okay, so you're going to be down on your back. Your arms are extended above, and you are going to slowly squeeze your abs. So by the time you do it, you're going to be up and over and touching the weight to your feet. If you're newer, if your core strength is not where you want it to be, you're going to have to tuck your feet under something or have your kids hold your feet or whatever. We're going to do it for a minute. We are slow motion. Squeeze. Do not rush through these. I want you squeezing just as hard on the way down to control your pace. You can move a little bit more this way. Squeeze. I'm going to go with heavier weight. So you can always adjust midway through. If you feel like your weight is not challenging enough, you drop it and get a heavier one. If you feel like you went too heavy, you drop it and get a lower one. You are not surgically attached to the weight you chose. You can change it at any time, but you better push yourself. That's why you're here. It's going to be over before you know it. Squeeze. Oh! Squeeze just as hard to roll down slowly. 3, 2, 1, done. I really do love that one. I'm not going to lie. Gets me every time. Okay. The next one we're going to do is you're going to put the weight behind you, in the center, behind your back. You are going to twist You're gonna get it, come back to the center, and then go back in the opposite direction. So make sure you don't want a super lightweight. You want something with a little heft to it. So twist all the way around, squeeze, so you're leaning back. Now you go back to the other direction. Leave it behind you. You really have got to squeeze. Again, you're leaning back some. Try to put it as close to the center of your back as you can, so you really have to rotate far to pick it up again. But you don't want it so far that you have to like come out of, oh, I forgot to go back the other way. Squeeze. I love these trunk exercises that really get you rotating. You know, your core is not just your abs, your core is your back also. We're done. Your back, your butt, and your abs. So rotating your trunk means you're also working your lower back, which is really important to strengthen. Okay, so we're gonna do an elbow under. So you're gonna get into a forearm plank. So your top hand is gonna be behind your head and you're gonna rotate down and then up. So I'll show you what I mean. So this is a forearm plank. You're gonna have one hand up, you're gonna rotate up, down, put it under your body, and then switch. It feels really good.
That's pretty serious.
It is pretty serious, but it's also really good. Okay, so let's get into position, get into that forearm plank. Follow my lead. Watch me for a few seconds if you need. Forearm plank, your body is a straight line. One hand behind your head. Twist it up. Come down and under. Okay, your feet are going to need to be a little bit apart. Okay, so you twist on your side, your elbow points up, come down, put it underneath your body. You have to fight really hard to not topple over. If you release your abs, you will know it, because you won't be able to keep your balance. Squeeze. Elbow up, elbow down and under your body, squeezing those abs. Elbow up, come down, under your body. I know it's hard, less than 10 seconds, take a break when you need to. We're done. Oh my gosh, that's so hard. I get it. Okay, next one. Hi.
Good morning.
Still dog. You're gonna have your hands directly underneath your shoulders. You are on all fours. You squeeze your abs to pick your knees up off the ground. So we're gonna go about 4 inches off the ground, then we're gonna go up 4 inches and down 4 inches, up 4 inches and down 4 inches, with your abs responsible for pretty much everything, okay? Your abs are up. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. It's not a huge range of motion. The whole point is that you're squeezing those abs. Picture those abs in your mind's eye. Picture them contracting, working, burning. When you need a break, you take it. This one's tiring. Your knees are at a 90-degree angle. 5 more seconds, fight. 3, 2, 1, done. Oh my gosh. Child's pose. Stretch those fingers out. I know. That one's hard. Okay. So the next one we're going to do. So you know how I've told you, if you've ever been to the gym and you see that big machine in the corner with the cables and the handles, and you pull, and because there are weights attached to the cables at the other end, you have to squeeze your abs really tight to get those down and get your elbows to your thighs. We are going to do a variation on that. So get on your knees. You are going to reach up, and they have instead of handles, they have a rope. You are going to pull that rope, and I want you to pull it down and to the side, down and to the side. I'm sorry, I need some water. I am.
That's some comments.
Oh, I think I saw everybody. Okay, you guys ready? I want you to kick this exercise's butt. Okay, you're up, pull down. Squeeze your abs to get it down. I want you to imagine that there are 50 pounds of plates on the other end of this cable, and you have to pull them to get them down. So you have to squeeze your abs. That visualization helps you get a sense for how this needs to feel. You can also, if you want, hold a weight and come down. But you don't have to. Squeeze. Pull that rope. Get those plates up off the ground. 5 more seconds. 2, 1, done. Oh my gosh, we're already done.
Awesome.
How funny is that? Okay, we're gonna do one more. Sorry. Don't get too excited. So, what I want you to do, you remember being in school, right? And you had to just do general sit-ups. We're gonna do general sit-ups because they kick your butt. So remember how in school, one of your classmates would hold your feet? Same thing here, you might need that. Just put them under a couch. So your hands are behind your head. You do not pull on your head. Okay, you squeeze to get up. These are really hard, but we're gonna knock them out. So remember you used to do them really fast in school? Yeah, not really happening at this stage in the game. But you have to squeeze so hard to get up, but then you also want to squeeze so you lower down slowly. Do not get discouraged if you have to tuck your feet. These exercises are challenging, so squeeze. Less than 10 seconds. Let's go, and then we're done, I promise. 3, 2, 1, done. Okay, lay back. Stretch your hands and feet as far away from each other as they'll go. And I want you to press your tailbone down and kind of lift your abs up to get that little extra stretch. Pull your knee into your chest. And then twist over just to get that rotation, that stretch in your trunk. It's always good. Opposite knee into your chest. Fold it over, keep both shoulders on the ground to feel that stretch in your trunk. Stand up. Reach up to the sky. Hinge to one side, stretch out those obliques. Hinge to the other. Give yourself a hug. We did it.
All right.
I'm so glad we did that. We were on the fence, but then you never regret it afterwards. You don't always feel like it at the time, but it always feels so good afterwards. So like I said, we are going honky talking today. But we'll probably be home early and in bed early. So I think I'm gonna work out tomorrow. I have about an 8.5-hour drive tomorrow, so I don't know if I might just take tomorrow off so I'm not extra tired and work out Tuesday morning. So I will update later and let you know. Have a great day. I can't get in here. Oh, Jessica said just caught the last couple of rounds. Hi, Jessica. She's so sweet. She's going to be in New York